This is Dr. Jack Barnathan, and having a conversation with one of the new driving forces in design, and he has been a driving force in sports, fitness, apparel, style, strength. Geraldo Mercado. Geraldo, good to see you today, pal.
I was waiting for you to finish. Keep going, Doc. No.
Yeah. Got a list, and it's a good thing. Something's coming up. May 29th, Friday, 6 p.m. That's pretty damn exciting. And there's a big difference to it. You're going to be premiering your line at one of the premier fashion shows, but there's a big difference with yours in terms of the precision, the substance, even the background to what you're introducing. Just share a little bit about that, Geraldo, if you would.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I will be presenting at the Bureau Fashion Week. They do a swimwear fashion week for summer,
Yeah.
and I was selected. I went and submitted some of my concepts and figured out that it was time to kind of go my own route. For so many years, I had been designing under different houses, and finally, the strength, the courage, the walnuts, pick a word, to
Hmm.
actually go out and do something, under Casa de Mercato. Um, and it's been an awesome experience all the way through. Um, but the biggest piece about a lot of this, and I've spoken with Stephen Godot and a couple of other designers about it, was I'm going the dye sublimation route, which is a little bit different than just grabbing an existing pattern.
Yeah.
Uh, Part of it was because of my experience in the luxury world and the certifications and the things that I've learned along the way, where customizing it now doesn't make it an impulse buy. It does make it a very personal piece. Um, with the stuff that I'll be designing, you'll be able to add initials or a number or a date or something specific. No different than if you were designing, a pro jersey with your athlete's favorite name on it or your own name and number on it. When you personalize it, it's not an impulse buy. It's a particular piece that has some sort of warrant and meaning.
Yeah.
I have jerseys that actually have like class numbers and names or the year on it, and it may not be something that I would wear on the norm, but it's a very personal piece, and there's reasons why I would have it, or the nostalgia aspect that comes with it when I had that initial piece and what I want to do with it. A lot of that ties into what I'm designing now, where I want you to control the color. I want you to control that particular, what initial or what mark or what name do you want on there,
Yeah.
which now makes it a one of one. It is now a custom piece that belongs to you and not something that you bought off the rack or somewhere else. And there's something significant about that because now you control that narrative of what you wanted to say and what that saying means to you, and the pride that you're wearing, you wearing it with pride because it's yours.
Yeah. There's a deeper ownership, and you know what? I think that's something where people take a different attitude, but also a different care. Um, you got there's something of you in that. And Theodore Roosevelt, if you go to his home, because I can bring him into every conversation, but you go to his home, the Roosevelt family motto in Latin is on outside the house in the back. Qui plantavit curabit. He who plants shall preserve. And it's kind of like if your hands are in there, there's a different relationship. And you're starting out, your first would have been a lot easier for you to just pick something off the rack, kind of in terms of the design and the fabric, etc. But everything with you, there's a deep personalization, even the story. behind Casa de Mercado.
Well, the aspect of it, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's times where I'll still go to like a Hobby Lobby, or if I'm in Manhattan, I'll stop by the fabric stores on the
Sure.
West Side Fashion District, and I'll just look at what intrigues me, what excites me, what inspires me.
Right.
But then I'll go into that other end of it and say, what would I use if I wanted to go with this pattern? Give me something that would be different. Give me something that would be a little bit more me. Um, and I think what I'll be presenting in May is very much who I am, without revealing too many details. But
Yeah.
you've been in that inner circle where you got to see what I've presented, but you also saw the signature, and a lot of those elements that are being pushed are very much me and who I am.
Yep.
Uh, and the fun part about it is it's me and it's not me. Because I there's so much. I'm so eclectic, and I bounce across and I move across different fields, and I can hop in and out of different genres and vibes, that I can do something where I can fit a retro Vargas pinup look, or I can go, super ultra clean and trendy design. With that, with what we're going to be building out for the next couple of cycles, I do feel I reach the spectrum on everything. It's still me, but it's still personable and personalizable for someone
Yeah.
to make it a custom piece for them to then go and just make it their own.
Which is exciting. And as you're able to, and as we're getting closer and you're going to be revealing more and more, it's more and more exciting. And for everybody who's been part of your journey and have admired everything that you've been involved with as this bridge between design and sport and fitness, it's very exciting, Geraldo. It really is. And we can't wait to see. And yes, swim week is in May 29th, 6 p.m., Miami. And we're real excited, Geraldo. Thank you so much, pal.
And to the next one, Doc.